Yeah, so look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was over here, I was editing the video. I was editing the video, man, and I'm like, dang, I probably should have put number 2, number 1. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I got it low. I probably should have put them number 1. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's still a good video to me. Now, I'm starting a new series. Called Back in the Day. I'm going to try, look, life been whooping me, man. So listen, what I'm trying to do, I'm going to try to do it every Thursday, right? So this going to be the first installment. I'm going to make a playlist, too. I already got some videos that I could put on a playlist, so I'm making a playlist. So yeah, man, I'm just trying to take y'all back, man. You know what I'm saying? Back when? Back in the day. Get at me. Back in the day. What's up with y'all? Hey, look, I'm about to react to the Undertaker. His top tag teams of all time, man. Now, at the end of the video, I'm gonna give y'all my top tag teams and tag teams and duos and groups, whatever, of all time. So let's get it, man. Let's see what he's talking about.
So I'm going to start out my Mount Rushmore tag teams: Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson.
Now hold on. Admittedly, I don't even know when they was a tag team. Like, this could have been like the early 80s. I don't know, man. My knowledge go back to like 89, 90.
Damn.
When I was a real little boy. I was 6 in 89, so yeah. I barely remember them. I didn't even know they was a tag team. So
I think they are the epitome of heel tag teams. They were they worked in unison together. My goodness, they had it all. They had the promos. They had the in-ring work.
How much does Animal weigh?
They were vicious.
Animal weighs.
They were chicken shit when they needed to be. Whatever it took to hang on to the belts, man, that's what those guys did. They were the classic heel tag team. I mean, that's tag team wrestling 101. Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to go with the Midnight Express.
oh, okay. I'm like, hold on, how he had 3? But he counting backwards. Okay, my bad. So this is he doing a Mount Rushmore style. So he doing the top 4. He had me confused right there. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how I missed the second one, but all right.
Midnight Express, my goodness, with Jim Cornette as their manager. Again, another just amazing heel squad, right?
I don't remember.
You can't have a good babyface without great heels. And Bobby Eaton and Stan Lane were phenomenal. And then you throw Jim Cornette in there, the equalizer, not the equalizer, but the just that guy that was all you knew at some point was going to get involved and turn the tide somehow in favor of his team. He always had the tennis racket and was just the, I put Jim Cornette on my Mount Rushmore manager. So I guess his team made it too. The Midnight Express, just classic tag team wrestling. And I don't think you have the Midnight Express without my number 2.
Do y'all remember them like bro, when I tell you I don't remember them, I don't know when if you remember them, put it in the comments. I don't know when they was wrestling. I don't know, bro. Like I say, I might have just missed them though, because that promo, where they was at doing the promo, I remember seeing Flair and them right there, and Dusty Rhodes and them. They used to be in front of that thing doing the promo all the time. So I just don't remember. But if y'all do, let me know.
The Rock and Roll Express. I mean, the feuds that these guys had were just, I mean, they went on for years, and they were always so entertaining. And
I don't remember them either. Like, dang.
Hold on, god damn it. Oh shit.
But the Undertaker is in his 60s though. See, this is where the age come in, because it's like I don't remember none of these. What these people you talking about? And he got him ranked high. This is his Mount Rushmore. I don't remember none of them I'm talking about so far.
the heat was palpable. That you could feel it between the Rock and Roll and the Midnight Express. I mean, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, man, was there a better selling babyface than Ricky Morton? I mean, I tell you what, it was just fun to watch those guys sell and get that hot tag and just absolutely blow the roof off of a building. And they put a lot of asses in seats. Those two teams together, I mean, they were magic together. So those are my 2 and 3.
Now again, some of my older fans that's a little older than me. Was it from the 70s? Like I don't know. I don't know if wrestling was like booming like that in the 70s. I don't know. Again, I was born in 83, so I don't. But let me know. Again, I have no idea who these people is.
Now, before I reveal my number 1 tag team of all time, I need you guys to go down to the comments and let me know what your Mount Rushmore tag teams are. I'm sure there's a plenty of you that there's no way, I'm out of my mind. You can't have those guys on there.
I'm going to do a top 5, not Mount Rushmore.
You can't put these guys on here and leave those guys off. So go down to the comments, give me your Mount Rushmore, and we'll see how everything compares. Now, getting to my number 1. I mean, there's a lot of teams that I had to leave off. And like I said, I'd put them on, and then I'd say, oh, man, I forgot about these guys. And then
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what took this video so long. Man, listen. I was going back and forth and trying to research and find footage, and it was tough. This video really whooped me. I feel like I was overthinking it to a point though, because I was just overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? I think I was overthinking it. I told y'all in the Stephen A video that I was gonna drop this Thursday or next Thursday. It's coming up on like 2 weeks, I think, since I dropped that video, because I just been so hard to find research and all. It's been so extensive. So thank God I found this video to react to, so I can something to bounce it off of. But I'm gonna try to put that Stephen A video up here. If I can figure out how to do the cards. Once upon a time I knew how to do the card thing. I'm trying to put it up there though. So if it's up there, just tap that so you can watch that if you missed it. But yeah, I feel you, Undertaker.
It was crazy. I didn't think it would be nearly as hard to come up with a Mount Rushmore of tag teams as it was. So I've got my Mount Rushmore. I got a front side to my Mount Rushmore, and I got a complete backside of my Mount Rushmore. And
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
There's going to be a lot of people
What's in
that
the
are really
TV?
pissed with my list. But hey, that's what makes this fun. That's why we all get to have our own opinion.
That's right.
That's why we live in America. So you too can choose your Mount Rushmore tag teams. All right, man. My number 1, there's no pop like a Road Warrior pop. the Legion of Doom.
Okay. All right.
One tag team that could sell an arena out by just putting their name on the card.
Spoiler alert. They in my top 5 too. They in my top. Hey, I don't even remember them being the Road Warriors like that. But I remember them as the Legion of Doom. That's why when Stephen A put them in his top 5, I'm like, how you put? They were so raw to him. He put them in the top 5 with his greatest wrestlers. Like it was just them, and then it was like Rock and Hulk Hogan, and you know what I'm saying? They was probably at this time when I was like a kid, like early '90s. They was by far the best tag team, by far.
There was within the business when you go out and you got a great pop, people would come back and say, "Man, that was a Road Warrior pop," because there was nothing like the pop of an arena when the Road Warrior music started. Those guys were mythical almost with the mystique and the look and the spikes and the paint and just two big jacked up dudes from Chicago laying waste to everyone. I mean, the Road Warriors drew huge money. And
I can believe it.
You know, and all those teams really, they're all synonymous with each other. They all worked with each other, and man, just phenomenal teams. And you know what? I could flip my Mount Rushmore around, and I could give you 4 more phenomenal teams. So again, that's my 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go again. Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express, and the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, my Mount Rushmore of tag team.
Can't argue with the listen. You know, you can't argue with Undertaker, man. You know what I'm saying? Bonafide legend. He wasn't ever in a tag team. No, he wasn't in a tag team. He might have been in a group here and there, but not a tag team. But yeah, them boys. Hey, I'm gonna get into my top 5. Like I said, this video took so long because, man, I was trying to find so much stuff. It was ridiculous. It was just out of control. And I still like, hopefully I can find some stuff to put in here as far as like the like B-roll and all that stuff. It got to the point where I'm like, man, let me just cut the video because like it's just so, like you said, you could do this so many different ways. I didn't realize how many groups it was or how many tag teams. Because I'm going tag teams and groups. It ain't just tag teams. So it could be a tag team or it could be a group of 3 to 10 or whatever. I mean, you know. So yeah. Let me get into my top 5. Come on. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do my honorable mentions. I wanted to put the Mega Powers on here, but that would have been disingenuous because I was only, like I said, I was born in '83, and I Googled it because I'm like, I don't really remember them like that though. But I do kind of remember them, but I don't really remember them like that. Because by the time I started watching wrestling, Macho Man and Hulk Hogan they was like rivals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait a minute, why? How come I don't really remember that? And it's because they was a tag team from '87 to '89. So I can't put them on my list for real. So honorable mentions. My first honorable mention go to the Bushwhackers. Y'all, hey, listen, man. Y'all already know the Bushwhackers was the most fun tag team probably ever. You know what I'm saying? They come down like this. They come into the ring like this. And I read that they never even won a title. I didn't know that. They were so impactful that I just didn't know they didn't win the title. They come down licking people, kissing people's head, licking their heads. I feel like they used to lick people underarms too. They was just wild, man. They was just wild. So they might have been my favorite. At one point in time, they was my favorite when I was a kid. If you was just a kid at that time, it's like you couldn't hate the Bushwhackers. You know what I'm saying? I heard they got a dark past too. That don't add to the allure, but I'm just saying it's something through researching for this video. Like, I'm like, damn, so because I didn't remember them being from Australia, but they're from Australia. That just show you how young I was, bro. All right, my next honorable mention: the Nation of Domination. Now, the two standout members I remember from the Nation of Domination is Farouk and The Rock. And again, it was brief. But it's like it was the Black Power thing, you know what I'm saying? Which was just rare to see at that time. Like it was just, but it was also that time frame, like, you know, this still early 90s. And if you bounce it off of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, you got they gave you like the Public Enemy vibe. You know what I'm saying? Nation of Domination, that's another honorable mention. And my last honorable mention, I probably could make a top 20, but my last honorable mention, the Hart Foundation, man. The Hart Foundation. You got the Hart brothers, you know what I'm saying? Bret Owen Hart, RIP Owen Hart. You know what I'm saying? That was still a tragedy how he passed away doing a stunt during a match. The Hart Foundation, man. They was some beasts, man. I feel like I'm forgetting the other at the moment it slipped in my mind. That's why I said I should have just wrote down. Man, I've been looking through so many groups, and I've been like learning stuff because it's like, okay, man, some of the stuff I just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. The Hart Foundation. All right. So start my top 5. Number 5, I gotta go with the Rockers. Gotta go with the Rockers, man. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Yeah. They was high flying. You know, so they was really like a tag team. You know, like they really would they would do stuff together. They was the first tag team I seen do that, where they would actually do stunts together. You know what I'm saying? Again, high flying. Shawn Michaels went solo and took off. You know, at one point they broke up on TV. And Shawn Michaels and that same promo part that I said earlier that I was talking about, Shawn Michaels he put Marty Jannetty's head through the glass and cut his head open. So they was a great tag team though. All right, number 4, you got DX. Now, DX, that was what was that? That's probably like 96, 97. Right? 96, 97. I don't remember Shawn Michaels being in DX. I thought it was Razor Ramon and DX for some reason. That's just how long ago it's been since but again, they were so impactful. If you was my age, mind you, I was in seventh or eighth grade, so we running around the school doing this and doing all this. We were just rebellious little kids, man. So DX was like our it was like they was like
Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch.
it was like speaking through them, you know what I'm saying? Or they were speaking through us, or whatever you want to say it. Like, or they represented us. That's how it felt. Like, you know, when you're young, you just want to be a degenerate, like, for some reason. It's really crazy when you think about it, but that's how kids is, you know. And I was at that age. So that's number 4. Number 3, ironically, number 3, you got to give another 4 Horsemen. You know what I'm saying? You heard the Undertaker say 2 of the members from the 4 Horsemen and his Mount Rushmore. The standouts to me was Arn Anderson, of course. Ric Flair, of course. Ric Flair was the star of the group. And they swapped some people because I didn't remember this, but I was studying and I seen, or researching it, and I seen that Sting was in the 4 Horsemen for a hot second. And then, but I remember Lex Luger. Lex Luger was in the 4 Horsemen, but I don't remember Sting. And I almost want to say it was somebody else too, but was it Mr. Perfect? I think Mr. Perfect might have been in there too, though. I can't remember at this time. Like I say, I had to research so much different stuff. Like, it was just, it's so many groups, bro. Like, it's crazy for real. And I really was trying to go the groups that I remember, you know what I'm saying, from my childhood when I was watching. Because you know, now you got the Dudleys and the Usos and all that stuff. They not on this list. Oh, they're not on my list. Again, drop your list in the comments, whatever list, you know, whoever your top 5. You want to go top 5 or Mount Rushmore like Undertaker, do that, do your thing. But like I say, the Usos and all that, and I think it was another newer group that I seen that I've never seen them wrestle before. New Age. Again, I really stopped watching wrestling. Like, by the time I got to the 9th grade, which was, what was that? 98, because I graduated in 2001. So like 98, maybe 99, that's when I fell off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so number two, this, they could easily be number 1 too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh dang, and see, I forgot. Another honorable mention. I did this in the Stephen A video. I'm tripping. I gotta go back. Another honorable mention, the Steiners. How could I forget the Steiners, bro? The Steiners. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Scott Steiner went on to become Big Papa Pump. What was his name? Rick Steiner? But I just remember them being Raw, you know what I'm saying? So the Steiners, I gotta put them in honorable mention. But number 2, I gotta go Legion of Doom. Like I said, they could be number 1. Like, that's why I really wasn't mad at Stephen A for putting them in his top 5 on that list. But I thought they was just doing individual wrestlers, but he put them top 5. I ain't mad at him though, you know what I'm saying? Like, they deserve it. Yeah, them boys are nasty, man. Like I said, I remember They had the action figures back in the day. We called them men, but they was action figures. I don't know why we just called them men, but you know, Toys R Us, you go there, boom, get your action figures. You know, you make them fight each other and all that. They had the spikes. They sold the spikes. That wasn't nothing but like a football. What you call it? The football pass with the spikes on them. Fire. For real, if I was to do Halloween, right? Like nowadays, that's probably what I would do. I would probably go with, they probably don't got them no more. But if I could find them spikes, get some face paint, I would be the Legion of Doom. Okay, now, number one. And again, this is from my era. This was prime time for my era. 7th, 8th grade. NWO. Again, you could put Legion of Doom number 1. But I'm going to go NWO. All right? Hulk Hogan. Razor Ramon. Kevin Nash. And they was just star-studded. You know what I'm saying? They were star-studded. And, you know, when we was in junior high, man, people used to just, it wasn't nothing better than for real in junior high than DX and NWO. But really, NWO took over because they were just so, I don't know what it was about them, man. They had the little hand sign. I'm not a gang member, but they had remember the little hand, this little sign? They was fire, man. We used to draw the t-shirts. All you needed was a marker. You get you a white shirt, get you a marker, put the little box, put NWO on it, New World Order. They was them dudes, man. But anyway, that's my list, man. So listen. Put your list in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, like, comment, and subscribe, please. If you like the video. If not, okay, I get it. But, in the meantime, I'm gone. I'm going to try not to be gone too long, but I'm gone. All right, bye.